Hey everybody, JT Viper here with a little response video to Hellion, who had some choice words for Bearing regarding one of Bearing's recent videos critiquing a feminist channel. Without any further ado, let's crack into this, shall we?
There are a few things in life I will never get over.
That girl who didn't like you back in 2nd grade? The fact that your friends always kicked your ass in school because, you weren't that good at sports? The really dark, grainy quality of the camera you're recording with? Or is it the shake of the camera because you were too cheap or lazy to buy a tripod?
One of them is the Oklahoma City Thunder trading James Harden to the Houston Rockets.
Actually, you know what? I think we share a common pain there. Not the same situation, but I'll never forgive Toronto Maple Leafs for trading away James Reimer. But hey, we all have our hang-ups, but I'm sure you'll get over that. But that isn't what this video's about, is it?
And a more internet-related piece of garbage that we're all more familiar with.
The classic appeal to emotion. Call them internet garbage first. That always works.
Sargon of Akkad's stupid, ridiculous Road to Nowhere petition addressed to universities to get them to suspend social justice courses.
Now, I came here about somebody entirely different, mainly because Sargon's already covered why it's not a, as you call it, Road to Nowhere petition. But maybe I'll get back to you on that one.
Whatever the fuck that means.
Dude, take more than 5 minutes, go onto his channel, and look at the actual videos he's done about that. You can't say whatever the hell that means if you obviously have not watched those videos. If you watch the video on it, he explains the thing completely, how it's a tool to be used to show the support for the motion being requested.
And now, a drama that has unfolded late Saturday night, my time. I'm not going to tell you where I live, and if someone in the comment section does, there's going to be hell to pay.
Oh, get fucked, you self-important cunt. Nobody cares where you live.
Bearing, a now popular anti-feminist YouTuber, went after a feminist YouTuber with only just two subscribers. It wasn't a YouTuber with 200 or 200,000 or 200 million. Just two subscribers.
Hey, shithead. We get it. 2 subscribers. 2, not 1, not 3, 2. We understand that. The issue here is, were this particular feminist's arguments valid? Or were they
one big pile of shit?
And this has caused a lot of people in the social justice, cultural Marxist community to be highly critical of Bearing. They're not criticizing him because they think that Bearing has the ability to control his audience.
Okay, let's get that nailed down. They agree with the fact that Bearing cannot just control his audience. This is not something he has direct authority over. Just keep that in mind for later.
As in mind control, and specifically direct them to abuse and harass people.
Okay, so he doesn't have the power to control them through mind control and give them direct orders. With great power comes great responsibility. Bearing has no power in this situation. Therefore, Bearing has no...
It's just like the Milo Yiannopoulos situation that unfolded a couple of weeks ago with Leslie Jones. We're talking about individuals on these websites, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, whatever.
Yes, we are talking about individuals. Individuals who made the individual choice to enter the public forum and start kicking up the shit. In the words of the almighty Will Smith in Men in Black, don't start nothing, won't be nothing.
With hundreds of thousands of followers and people who look up to them. And so they've set up their whole entire internet careers based on being
Anti-idiocy, anti-groupthink, anti-gynocentric ideology that wants to basically subjugate and, remove or minimize the rights of all men? No.
something. And in this case, all the time, it's anti-feminist.
Ding, 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 ding. We have a winner.
And so they say things like feminism is cancer, feminism is dangerous, blah blah blah. And then at least in the case of Bering, he acts all surprised even though he told his followers, "Oh, respect the video content maker."
Just for clarification there, let's get what they said one more time.
Even though he told his followers, "Oh, respect the video content maker."
And once more with feeling.
Respect the video content maker.
Okay, so Bering made a critical video. He understood the fact that some people might be dicks, and so he told them to
respect the video content maker.
Alright, I've beat this dead horse enough, but I think that's made its own point. He did ask for respect. Let's move on here.
Doesn't matter. They're not going to read that. They're not going to pay attention to that.
Okay, I really hate doing the whole repeat shtick, but one more time on that, because this part is absolutely crucial.
They're not going to read that. They're not going to pay attention to that.
Okay, so if they're not going to pay attention to a direct request from the person they look up to, that they idolize, by your words, if they're not going to pay attention, listen to, or read a direct request from this person that you claim they hold in such high regard, why can you still think, oh, they respect them enough to go off and attack this channel because they criticize this channel or this video, but they don't respect them enough to listen to a direct request from that person? Or in this case, Bear. Seriously, do not see the flaw in your argument here?
They're going to pay attention to you over and over and over again.
Alright, are they paying attention to him or not? Make up your goddamn mind.
And essentially saying that feminism is a cancer, feminism is dangerous, feminism is going to destroy our fucking society.
They have already tried to shift the burden of proof from the accuser to the accused in New Zealand. That flies in the face of all common law proceedings. So yeah, I would say they are trying to take a chunk out of society.
So they work themselves into a frenzy. And again, I'm not saying, or anyone else that's criticizing Bering right now, we're not saying that Bering's not allowed to criticize whomever he wants.
Well, fuck, hasn't this video been a circular shit show? Oh, Bering can't criticize who he wants. Oh, Bering can criticize who he wants. Fucking pick a side, you fence-sitting bastard. Look, it's not that complicated. He's either allowed to criticize people, or he's not allowed to criticize people. The subscriber count doesn't matter. Alright, who they are doesn't matter. This identity politics shit doesn't matter. What matters is the person that's being criticized. Are their ideas valid? Do they have something to support them? Is there a basis in reality for the things they're saying? If not, they get the fuck out. If there is, we look at it further, we analyze it deeper. Alright? That's how that works. If you don't want to be criticized, stay inside, shut yourself in the basement, lock yourself behind like 18 locks and a fucking bulletproof door, and sit in a soundproof padded room with a straitjacket on. That's the only way you're going to get anywhere close to nobody ever interacting with you or disagreeing with you. You can't live in a goddamn bubble. Fuck.
It's just that there's a responsibility.
Nope. No, there's not. Already sorted it. You already said he doesn't have the power. They won't listen to him when he directly asks them to do something. Case closed. If they won't listen when he directly asks them to do something, he has no real power. Therefore, with great power comes great responsibility. No direct power, no direct responsibility. Sorted.
That's at stake here. And if I'm a person, because I only have 14 subscribers, no one fucking watches my videos pretty much.
Aw, come on, Hellion. You've almost got more views on this video than I have on my entire channel. Come on, people watch your videos. They don't necessarily like them, but they're watching them. That's got to count for something, right, buddy?
I mean, I'm only getting like my highest viewed video is only 248.
Well, you kicked the beehive on this one. Let's just let's do the old be careful what you wish for, though.
So I'm under no delusions.
I don't know about that one, bro. You seem pretty fucking deluded to me.
Here. But I would realize if I had 10,000 subscribers, if I had 100,000 subscribers, then the rhetoric in my videos would be a little bit different than it is right now.
And here we go with the I'd be. Such typical white knight? Is it racist if I say white knight? Fuck it. Typical white knight reaction. Oh well, if I was with you, I'd be so much better. Oh, if I had more subscribers, well, I'd be so much better. Oh, I wouldn't be like this if I had more subscribers. Give me more subscribers, please. Give me more. Give me.
I try to be a lot more responsible. I try to be more conversational.
And you'd probably fail at that too because you're not practicing it now. You'd be, oh, I suddenly have 100,000 subscribers. Better totally switch what I'm doing and likely lose a bunch of subscribers.
I'd be a lot more mature. I'm only 23 years old. Words do hurt.
No, you know what fucking hurts? Falling off your snowboard and snapping your goddamn collarbone. That hurts. You know what hurts? Flying over the handlebars on your bike and getting smashed into the front bumper of a GMC Acadia. That fucking hurts. Alright? Plenty of shit in the world hurts. Words do not fucking hurt.
My first video was of Lauren Southern. I was criticizing Lauren Southern. And that's my highest viewed video right now.
But let's be fair about that. They're probably going to that video for this smoking hot libertarian and not for your video quality.
And I got a lot of people on that video saying horrible things about me.
That's because you decided to attack Lauren Southern. She's like the adorable god-tier Canadian hedgehog of libertarianism. Dude, that's not a fight you pick.
And initially I laughed it off, but then some of those comments did hurt my feelings.
Fine, dude, your butt hurt. Get over it, alright? If you really can't handle it, here's your form. Fill it on out. Send it in to YouTube. I'm sure they'd love to hear it.
But, I'm still here.
You mean you survived?
Now, young females are different from young males. Now, I'm not like trying to generalize or anything like that, but I'm saying that there's a lot of young women who don't handle strong words against them very well.
Well, that sounds like a case for a nice big dose of harden the fuck up. No, seriously though, when I was in high school and even beyond, the cattiest behavior that I've ever seen for harsh words and shit comes from one girl to another. Comes from one girl and is directed at another girl. They're extremely bitchy when they disagree. Harsh words are like their currency at that point. No, they're just not accustomed to dealing with harsh words. Of course they are. Fuck, have you ever seen how women get into fights in fucking high school and shit, man? They are conditioned by their own peers, alright, by their own female peers, to be catty, to be bitchy, to say things that cut, alright? I'm sorry, if you survived high school, you can take a couple of nasty words or a couple of strong opinions. Fuck off.
So, Baring, you might think that you're doing a harmless criticism, but again, you have to you're not naive, you're not stupid. You know what your whole entire YouTube career is built off of?
Being fucking hilarious and taking the piss out of jackasses like you? Sounds about right.
And you might think, oh, well, I'm just making fair criticisms. Well, your fair criticisms really, again, boil down to feminism is cancer. Feminism is this terrible thing. Feminism is castrating male masculinity. And so these motherfuckers who are disenfranchised, straight heterosexual white men who feel that they're under attack from feminism look up to you and Milo Yiannopoulos as leaders.
Hold the boat there, Hellion. Didn't you just say a couple minutes ago in your video that you weren't going to generalize? Disenfranchised, straight, heterosexual, white males? But you're not going to generalize. But all the fans are straight, heterosexual. But wait, whoa, no, that can still that can't make sense. Hellion, did you take your meds today?
And so they believe that they're in some sort of war. And so when they see a feminist on the internet, they go and attack. Even if this feminist only has 2 subscribers.
Well, it was only one person holding a gun at everybody. That we didn't really need to step in. We should have waited until they had at least like 10,000 people with guns, right? You can't nip a bad idea in the bud at all. That would be silly.
This person isn't relevant at all. I mean, if it's Anita Sarkeesian, fine. She has 100,000 or whatever subscribers, 300,000. I don't know exactly how many subscribers Anita Sarkeesian has, but she has a following. And Lacey Green, fine. She has like 1 million subscribers. Fine. But there's this concept of punching down.
Which, since they basically took control of all of the primary and secondary educational job positions, feminists have been doing for, the last 10, 15 years against young men and boys.
Versus punching up. Or at least picking on someone that's your own size.
Ask and ye shall receive, motherfucker. I've got fewer subscribers than you. What are you going to do about it?
So, this female feminist who only had 2 subscribers, that Bearing sets his followers on.
Dude, we've already come to the conclusion that Bearing doesn't have mind control power, as you said it earlier. He doesn't have direct control over these people. Seriously, stop going around in fucking circles.
Has now left YouTube, and this is a growing epidemic.
An epidemic? Well, what are the casualty figures? How fast is it spreading? How will we ever survive?
A feminist on YouTube being forced to leave because of the harassment. Well, not forced to leave, but they choose to leave because of the harassment that they're facing.
They are choosing to leave a public forum because people disagree with them, and some idiotic trolls can get nasty. That's a personal choice. Have you never heard the saying, if you're not encountering enemies, you're probably going the wrong way?
Because of these anti-feminists. My arm is getting tired, so I'm going to end this video pretty soon. But, again, I'm not saying that Bearing directly controls these people or anything like that.
Fucking hell, you goddamn spastic. Does he control them, or does he not control them? You have 2 options. 1, he controls them and he has power. In that case, they have to listen to the fact that he said, respect the content maker. Or 2, he has no power. Alright, they don't obey him, he doesn't control them. In which case, the fact that he says, well, respect the content maker, they're just not going to obey it. And in that case, he has no responsibility. If he has no power, he has no responsibility. So he has power or he doesn't. Pick one. Okay, because if they're going to show up and go after a video because he's implied it, alright, they're definitely going to obey a direct request from him. Okay? So either he has power or he doesn't. Fucking pick one.
It's your influence and your rhetoric when you're dealing with feminists. So yeah, I'm going to end off this video. So if you like this video, then like it. If you hate it, then hate it. And leave a hate comment as well. I might read it. This is your boy David Alexander Hellion signing off. Fuck y'all.
Okay, a really quick wrap up because I want to try and keep this at 20 minutes or under. God damn it, dude, get your message straight, figure out whether or not he has controlled people, and again, doesn't matter how many subscribers somebody has, if their idea is shit, it deserves to be called out as shit. If the idea is great, it deserves to be lifted up as great. Alright, good ideas will flourish from the humblest of beginnings. Bad ideas can get the greatest of head starts. They will still fucking fail because they are bad ideas. Alright, you put yourself in the public square, you start a debate, you're going to get some flack for it. Deal with it. Well, here we are at the end of another video, and, well, no better off for the experience. If you managed to make it this far, I invite you to check out the rest of the videos on my channel. organized into topic-based playlists to make your viewing that much easier if you have a particular preference. If you've enjoyed this video, or even if you didn't, I'd encourage you to leave an up or down vote along with a comment regarding what it is you liked or disliked about the video. I'm always appreciative of constructive criticism. Oh, and if you just want to troll and shitpost, totally cool as well. And finally, in the really off chance that you'd like to be notified whenever I come out with new videos, click on that big old red subscribe button in the low bar. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks, everyone.